Hello, everyone. Hello,
What
and
happened?
welcome to our
I'm sorry.
take two. Hello, everyone. Welcome to our Vampire 5th Edition Chronicle, Baltimore by Night. I am the Storyteller again. Some opening announcements. Once again, Alex will not be joining us. He has family things taken care of, which people do. And I think that's the only real opening announcement at this moment. So yeah, let's begin with our note taker, Katrina, explaining what happened last time.
Hi. So last time we just came back from a 2-month sort of fast forward in the game, during which we learned that Ebenezer had been chosen as the interim prince until a praxis can be held. Robin, the shithead, escaped with the help of several rogue Tremere and have created their own rival chantry, which I'm sure won't be a problem at all. The Anarch Camarilla war is still raging, with mortals pretty much paying the price, with Anarchs killing mortal servants and then Camis using the mortals as their pawns through gangs and whatnot. And the current Anarchs are right now split into two different camps, those that follow Robin and those that follow Abigail. Abigail's group are more interested in trying to keep the peace and maybe staying a little bit more status quo, whereas Robin's are not. Cesari is out of the coma and walking around, although still healing. Denise now works at Murray's bookshop. Let's see. Tommy got promoted to be a manager. We opened mine and Jilon's nightclub, Kinetic, and then promptly got visited by O'Donovan, who issued a very subtle threat that he'd destroy our club if we stole his staff or clientele. And then Teresa, I think it was? Vanessa from a Pep Me Up, who issued a much less subtle threat. And then, let's see. Then Mari got a call from her contractors that apparently the ghosts had been fucking shit up. They didn't quite say that they knew there were ghosts, but it was kind of maybe implied a little bit. So Kozi and Mari went to go talk to the ghosts and found out that they were kind of upset because they kind of liked it the way it was, all grody and old and musty. And to appease said ghosts, they agreed to create a play in honor of the resident ghost, whose name is Eric, I believe.
Yes, I accidentally made a Phantom of the Opera.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of joke.
Yeah.
I don't know how you. I don't know how you did this.
And also to create a bust of him from a photo in which he looks like a ghost. I want to say you showed it to Liz, and Liz was like, okay, maybe let me like sketch a version of him that looks alive so we don't have to deal with the questions of why he looks like a ghost. And then while there, Kozi ran into somebody that she remembers from LA and really didn't want to interact with. And Mari had a conversation with this individual, found out that she's actually here looking for Kozi. And Kozi revealed to Liz that the reason that she was hesitant to talk to this person was because last time she saw her, she was still covered in blood after having just been embraced. And then ran away and hasn't heard from her since.
Also,
They
were roommates.
Yep, the cozy way of doing things. Run away from your problems.
I mean, what other way is there? Yeah.
Kozi is
Rip. We just heard Kozi is not.
I said Kozi is nothing but if not consistent.
Run away from our problems and then turn invisible to hide from them.
So,
yeah.
With that, we are beginning the night. did you all go to slumber the night before, or is it still that night?
I don't think we did, but I feel like a lot happened. I'd be down. So
Okay, so
it ended
we're
with
just
you all dancing together.
Yeah.
all right. So we're just go about 2 days from that. Everybody roll rouse checks. First beginning, those 2 days you basically were just doing normal nightly life. The things you got to do: work, jobs,
Employment.
taxes. Yeah.
I hungry. I am at 2 hunger.
Mm.
I succeeded.
Oh, and anybody that used willpower last time, remember that at the start
You're
of
the
every
one who rolls
session.
bad.
At the start of every session, you can restore willpower equal up to either your composure or resolve, whichever is higher. That superficial willpower damage. But yeah, I'm the only one that rolls bad. It's fine. Just chuck me under the bus.
Are you the only one who rolls?
Maybe. Many times, yes.
Either I use some or
It
I'm
doesn't
very
matter
low.
if I get a 10 on my hunger die, yes?
No.
No.
Okay. No, I'm fine.
So you awaken and you are doing your things. Do you all meet up together somewhere? Just go about your own ways.
I mean, I will. I don't know if I have any plans, but I will send Liz the ghost selfies.
Isn't until the contractors are done, isn't Kozi sleeping at the shared haven? Because they're working
That's
in
true.
hers.
That's true. You're right. You're absolutely right.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I'd probably stay
I
there
mean,
then.
she's probably laying right next to you.
You can have Adrian's old room.
She's probably texting you, but you're like right in the same bed as her.
Yep,
Seems
I'm
like
right
that kind of person.
I'd be worried about what he left behind. That would be disturbing.
2 months to disinfect.
Or it builds up like mold.
Oh,
I
what?
didn't mean it like that.
What?
I don't know what we're talking about.
Please elaborate.
We were saying you could have been disinfected Adrian's room by now, so you could stay in that one instead. And then Tyler's like, yeah, but stuff can just build up over time instead. And
Like, what if everybody just forgot and then it's just like whatever's in there? It's like
we left you room the
like,
way you
Start
left.
growing. We're gonna have to deal with like a mold
It's not
monster
gonna
at
grow
some
when you
point.
crown. Also, like,
Hmm.
weirdly, it's really dumb and really weird, but like, vampires probably wouldn't need to shower quite as much as humans because they don't have like their skin doesn't produce oils and stuff that collects dust and shit, and a lot of dust is dead skin cells, which we don't really shed anymore. Anyway,
Yeah, just open the door and every night a new clown pops up.
that would be horrifying, and we would have to burn this building down. I'm just saying.
But yeah, so
Send the ghost of the
I say
clowns.
y'all. So y'all
Yeah, we'll all meet
are
up.
at the shared haven. I say Mari shows up too. You're there. So, what are your plans? Some free time to do things, same thing.
You know, do some work, get some dirt, try to plan how to get Liz's sister out of captivity. Be great.
Oh yeah, how's
Oh.
that going?
So I do have I have somebody that I've hired and helped get into John Thomas's company. They're pretty low on the denim scale. They're just a janitor, but anything that he can find that has anything to do with his accounts, what he's up to, where he's going, anything like that, he sends to me.
Well, I am also working there. You know that, yes?
I am aware, but you are incredibly visible and they're gonna be suspect
I'm
of
not
you.
incredibly visible.
That's
I
like
can
the
turn
opposite
invisible
of what
anytime
Mari is.
I want to.
They're not gonna trust you. They have no reason to distrust a janitor. He's gonna be very careful about anything he says to you. I'm just saying. No
I
offense.
don't think he thinks of me that highly.
I don't think he. I think he's well aware that I would love to fuck his everything up, and knows that you would be down to help me with that. So I don't think he trusts you. But again, what have we been told every 5 seconds? Don't trust another vampire.
Yeah.
So now we're waiting for your spy.
Well, he sends me something whenever he gets something. It's not all the time. Though, and not John Thomas related. But another thing that I've been working on is trying to increase the pool that I have in the art community. Kevin, have we heard from Beckett on where he plans on hosting that thing yet?
He's probably not going. He said he's probably going to host it somewhere that's not in the middle of a fighting
War.
between things. Yeah,
Valid.
and he's probably do it someplace where art aficionados are gathering, where you can get lots of things. New York,
Chicago? Oh,
Wow.
Chicago.
we probably don't want to do a crossover.
Not yet, anyway.
Your group, the two groups
Yeah.
are very different in many ways.
I think my
One is
characters would
subtle and
not get along together.
Do you
No.
think? I mean, like, I'm always down to beat up some Nazis, regardless of other things.
yeah, so. Yeah, he's like, sorry. When I have all the things coming through, I will let you know. But don't want my stuff shut up.
Valid. Yeah.
So I guess we're just waiting for that too.
Shoot up.
No,
Yeah.
just different things upcoming that nothing is actionable on at current times. Unless there's ghost business. How's
Yeah.
that going?
Or unless you want to find.
What's a ghost report?
I mean, the ghost business is going fine. We just have to write the play and also make a bust of him. So
It's just like regular stuff that you normally do for ghosts.
he just wants us to do the Phantom of the Opera, which is like for that anyway.
It's a
The
bit on the
production-
nose.
Like really bring it, but we can try.
So how are you going to get the bust made? Do you have an artist in mind?
I mean, I have Liz. She knows people.
I was
Yeah,
gonna
good point.
say, I'm like, my medium isn't exactly sculpture, but yeah, I know people that can do that.
I mean, I used to do sculpture, but he almost murdered me, so let's not even go there.
As you're talking, you hear the intercom buzz. It's like buzz,
Go over and activate
It's
it.
an annoying sound.
buzz.
What's up?
It's like, hey, yeah. So you got someone here for a visitor. I think you normally allow them in, but we just want to make sure.
Name.
Oh, it's a Denise.
Yeah, you can let her in.
Okay, I'm just making sure. You keep saying that we need to be a little bit more security after that one incident.
Yeah, but still.
Alright,
Next time, lead with
yeah.
the name, maybe.
Okay. And so a few moments later, the elevator comes down because it's a really short elevator considering it's only like 2-3 stories. Denise walks out. She's got like a black eye and just like, hey, how's it
Oh
going?
my god, what
Hello.
happened
to
to
you?
you?
Oh, training with Mario. It gets very intense sometimes.
Mario.
Should we rub some
Yeah.
blood on it? Blood heals, right?
I thought that was supposed to be a raw steak you put on things.
Well, whatever you want.
Has anybody ever proven that that's true? Like, I think you just need to put like ice on it and it'll be okay.
I think
Ice
it's
is hard.
If,
Raw steak is soft.
if you
Wait,
don't
frozen.
have ice, I think that's where the steak came from. Like it would be in
Alright.
the freezer.
It's
Yeah,
probably
yeah.
from old movies where they wanted them to
Yeah,
seem manly.
it's the coldness of it that does it, but like that's a good way to get like an eye infection and also waste a really good steak.
You should use
'cause
a bag of
probably
peas
don't
because
wanna...
nobody wants those.
Except for ducks. You should feed those to ducks.
Oh yeah, cover
Some
your eye
dogs
with
love
peas and then throw the peas at ducks.
Terry absolutely loves frozen peas.
He can't
I
have
don't
mine
know why.
because he's an animal. Animals don't know.
He'll
Oh,
also
Liz,
eat
can we get the
literally
little
anything.
kitty? That would be so cute.
I mean, somebody did mention they saw a mouse the other day in the kitchen.
Mm.
We could see about getting a cat.
To get rid of the mice,
Might
or
have
so we
to-
don't have to feed it.
To get rid of the mice, we're still gonna feed the cat.
Oh, okay. well,
And probably have to send somebody else to a shelter to pick it up though, because I don't think they're open this late.
You know, Toreadors have the highest quality of cat breeds. There's a Toreador that I know that has he breeds cats. Makes the most beautiful cats in the world.
Who?
I want a little mangy cat, like with 3 legs and a broken eye.
Oh, well then I can't help you.
Did you know Sphinx cats, the naked ones, if it's a boy and they're not spayed, like,
Why would
they're
I
not
want to
sticking
breed a
the
cat
table?
when I can adopt one? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, like
Okay, is
it-
this
it
Kevin
sticks, like,
or
s-
is this like
It's
Both.
Denise.
Who would
Bill.
this be? Who would this be? Is this
it's
Denise talking?
Yeah,
this is
Denise.
ab-
Like,
oh, okay, I was
yeah.
gonna say
it,
She's
like,
a
sounds
Sphinx
like
sticks,
the
cat
Bill.
aficionado.
yeah, like stick, like sometimes they're stick on counters and it kind of like suction cup, like thump, and then you leave like little like heat marking.
Yeah.
It's a good thing nobody here brought that up.
Yeah.
How's the training going, Denise?
I think it's going good. I've managed to stay up longer than like half a second, inspiring. So that's good. He's a bit of a tough teacher.
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't really believe in the whole cuddling, kind of thing. Because apparently his idea is, if you have to fight something, it's not going to go easy on you.
No. Yeah, that's kind of the philosophy in the family.
Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah.
you
So
What brings you here tonight?
yeah.
it's like, oh, it's been a while since I've just came by and say hi and see how everyone's doing. I mean, I've been on, Mari and stuff, but I haven't seen the rest of you yet. Am I not allowed to come over and say hi?
No, you are. It's honestly been pretty quiet. We had the opening night of the club yesterday, which was simultaneously less chaotic than I was expecting and a little bit more so.
If you hire the right people, you don't have to do much.
Get that. Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, I've been working at the bookstore and it's a lot better than my old job. You don't have as many, guys staring at you, and I don't come home smelling like sandwiches as much.
Would you like a nice dress? My fashion line has a lot of well, you might call them rejects, but they're actually quite good, of like test patterns and test designs. And I've been
They're
keeping
for-
some of them.
Are you offering her your rejects?
Oh, they're affordable.
No, it's free. It's not a reject, it's like a prototype.
Ah. I mean, if depending how much they are, I would take them.
Well, you can have one, yeah.
Oh, nice.
Jilon would know her size by looking at her. So he would,
I don't think that's a thing.
if you're experienced with like fashion and models and the different sizes a person can be,
It's still not like
you can eyeball it.
You are your model size and your or fat. That's the two sizes in the model industry.
Okay,
I
then he
mean-
would ask what her size is.
I'm joking. You can easily guess.
Yeah.
Or at least get an idea. 'Cause, you know,
Next time, fat vampire just for fun.
I just
So-
heard next time fat vampire just for fun. Is that-
Yes.
Oh, okay.
That is
John-
correct.
he'll go get he has some here, most of them are elsewhere, but he'll go get one that's like emerald and pearl type of full body dress in different not stripes, but like lines of fabric
Mm.
that would fit a person of different sizes. And by that I mean it's not like skin tight or anything, it would fit like a small range. And he'll bring that
Nice.
back in. So you can just have this.
Very good. She's like, oh, thanks. Yeah, haven't been out clothes shopping in a while, actually. Huh, nice.
Well, if you ever brought to a fancy event or something, you could wear this.
Oh,
I don't know what you could do.
nice.
Hmm.
Well, if when Cesare finally starts having his events again, or Mari invites me to anything important, I have stuff to wear.
I mean, the only important things there are like the things that Jilon runs. You know, he throws great parties. Those are the only important things I've been to lately. Oh yeah, you could have gone to the opening of the club with me.
You have me scheduled to work.
No, Tommy was working. Tommy was working.
Ouch.
We were both working. He never seems to take off. I was in the back doing inventory.
You were
You
there?
really need to go home.
I honestly don't know. Like, sometimes Tommy's worries me about how much he works.
I'll talk to him. I think he's close to Dan. Maybe I could get Dan to talk to him.
Oh yeah, Dan. That's a really nice person. Been getting talking with him too, and he knows a lot of weird stuff.
He's a wizard,
Yeah.
He's a what now?
I think. No, scratch that. He's a wizard with books.
He's
Ah,
He's a wizard, yeah.
People who read are all magic.
Jilon, I think you're magical.
Thank you.
Well-
It's someone finally said it.
there was this book I was reading at the store that did say that, like, in ancient Egypt and stuff, words were considered magical because they contained like ideas and thoughts put down, so you codified them. Some sort of
Words
like
have
word. And,
power, yeah.
that's a nifty book.
And
I get
if you-
bored sometimes.
And if you have it, when you write your name, you're supposed to outline it in a circle to designate it as a name, and also to protect it from other people.
Oh, kind of like when I was in
It's
school
the
and I
same
used
thing
to like.
why they don't put down.
I was gonna say, like, when you put your name and the person you like's name and you put a heart around it.
Sort of like that, yeah.
All we have are our names.
That's deep, Shalon. That's deep. Oh, also just yesterday, Maria, yesterday, your brother stopped by.
oh,
Yeah, I haven't met him before. He seemed a really nice person.
oh boy. Okay.
Yeah, he said he just, thought he'd stop by and see how his sis was doing. He hasn't talked to you in a while, like real talk.
Yeah, maybe I'll call him and meet up with him.
Yeah.
because,
I'm
I think
guessing
his
he
birthday
takes.
is coming up.
He takes a bit more after your mom, I think. He's got a darker complexion.
Yeah. Yeah. We both kind of
He's
take after.
also a
her.
vampire, so you know.
Sometimes all we have is our family.
Jilon. Sometimes all we have is ourselves.
You're quoting a movie again.
No.
Came right
Jilon,
off the
is
dome.
everything going on? Like, are you okay? Like, is everything good with you?
I'm doing great. Club's doing good. The fashion line's getting the good start.
Mhm.
Everything seems to be going pretty well.
Nice.
Everything is coming out of Jilon.
That's right.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
been going pretty good at the store. Yeah, like I said, your brother stopped by. He just I introduced. I'm not sure if you told him about us. He seemed a bit like confused in a way, but seemed good.
Oh,
It's probably also because Tommy joined the conversation
oh, good.
and mentioned Cesare.
Fantastic.
Fantastic. Yeah, thanks,
Maybe
Denise.
What did you
Yes.
mention about Cesare?
That Cesare was like dating me and Mari, and that we were like a throuple and stuff, and your brother seemed a bit taken back by that.
Oh, good.
I mean, honestly, as things that come out of Tommy's mouth, that's one of the more mundane and less complicated things.
Hmm.
Did you know that he went to Harvard?
Yeah, he was a business major. He has a freaking master's in business. I forgot about that.
What?
Yeah.
No
Yeah.
offense, but why the fuck does he work in a bookstore?
He said that Wall Street was too stressful.
Okay, valid.
He knows what he likes.
So
I mean,
you
I
know,
feel like there are alternatives, but also like valid.
So he went into customer service instead.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
I feel like there's
will-
probably less like drug abuse in customer service. Maybe.
maybe.
Depends who you are, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's a lot of it in the cooking in the restaurant industry, though.
Yeah.
Two of the cooks were caught snorting cocaine in the back room. The one got promoted afterwards.
Because he shared.
Maybe,
At
yeah.
Denny's?
I don't know
Yeah.
what query. Yeah, I don't know what this is about.
Mhm. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
this is
sure.
Denise talking.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure about the context of this.
I'm trying to alter my voice slightly, saying that's Denise and Sydney, but it doesn't work too well.
I could tell.
I think
Unless
it's on me.
unless it's my Italian, no one can
Oh
tell.
God.
And Cesare apparently doesn't even have that accent. He's been lying this entire time. So, man, I got a lot of people I need to talk to. Okay, I'll call Dan to talk to Tommy and see what he can find out. I'll call my brother. Have you seen Cesare lately?
Oh yeah, he came by the day before yesterday. No, undermorrow? Because overmorrow is the day after tomorrow. The day before is undermorrow? But yeah, the day before yesterday, he me and him went out in the morning when you were sleeping and just went to a movie or two.
Hi. So he is up and walking around then.
He has some difficulty walking. He still needs to occasionally slow down and use a walking stick and stuff like that, or a cane. But he's doing okay. He also still gets some headaches, but
I also need to talk to Cesare, so that's a few things
Oh.
that I should do tonight.
I can give him a call and he can come by.
Okay.
Great.
Yeah.
She just text like I said call, I actually meant text because you know
That's fine.
We're all adults here.
Who calls people
We're
anymore
millennials.
in my
We don't
night
call that.
days?
We don't call people. The fuck is that?
Cesare's not though.
Valid. It's easy to forget that sometimes.
If you are 23 and under, you are a Zoomer.
Ah,
So,
so Callie's a Zoomer.
yes.
Yup.
I know. Vex makes fun of me all the time for it.
Unless if you're in overlapping years, though, you could be a potential cusper generation. Like
Yeah,
I am.
I am on the cusp. I'm a cusp.
Yeah.
person.
Yeah, so you're like
Zoomer rising.
yeah, zillennial or something like that.
Yeah.
I'm an excellent
Zillennial.
exlennial. Yeah.
I actually don't remember how old Liz is. I have to grab my book.
I think
Yeah.
this is all made up nonsense, but that's just my opinion. The names of things.
Well, the names are made up. The cohort, off topic, cohort is a sociological, psychological kind of thing, but we put a lot more emphasis on it than the actual sciences do.
My note says Liz is 23.
Yeah.
She is. Would that make her a Zoomer?
Yes.
Shit.
You Zoomers.
Say
If
baby.
you-
Hers
if
is
you
the
were
only
born
age I wrote down.
If you were born after 1996, you are a Zoomer.
Yeah, she was born in 96.
Cesare was born in 1915, so
Yeah,
Yes.
different kind of millennial.
Yeah.
Kozi is also a Zoomer, and I think that's hilarious. She
Jilon
was
is not.
born in '99.
He missed it by 1 year.
as you so there's Ginny's like, well, we'll wait for Cesare. We can play some Smash or something.
All right.
Should we step out?
No, the other Smash.
No, there's it's Smash Brothers Ultimate, so you got like
Dibs
I'm
on
pretty
Sora.
sure he knows that.
It's pretty cool that we have so many rich friends that we can just get all these advanced systems. Sometimes even a couple months earlier than normal.
Mhm.
We live by different rules.
Yeah, it's like we got them straight from Japan in some cases, and somehow got it all in English.
Oh, we got Sora already.
Yeah, it's like a year early almost. So,
Don't tell anybody. It's a secret.
did I freeze? I froze.
No, we can still hear you.
Okay, all of you stopped in motion. Like I was like mid bite, and
Oh,
others were just
okay.
like-
My computer, I had to restart the Wi-Fi. Hopefully it's
Hmm.
better now.
So yeah, about 20 minutes later, the elevator dings and Cesare walks off. It's like, hello, it is I, Cesare.
Hi, Cesare.
Good evening.
Is he walking with like the cane or a limp or anything?
He has one, but he's like not using it, but he has it just in case he kind of like gets the weakness. It's like,
Hey,
"Yes,
twinsies!
Denise said to come over and say hi and said that Mari, you needed to talk to me.
Well, first of all, am I correct in knowing that Cesare is faking this accent? Or
He did say at one point that he doesn't really speak with a fake accent.
Yeah, okay.
I thought he had said when he was revealing everything, he was like, I don't even have the accent anymore.
And it's like, yes, no, it's good. Everyone knows me with the accent, so I keep it. I actually have my natural accent is very different. It's not this fake like Sicilian, Napoleon, whatever.
Okay.
He just has like a redneck country bumpkin accent.
Well, I mean, the English we speak today is not anything like what it was 100 years ago. So, like, I imagine Italian.
because
Actually, fun fact: the English to speak in America is a lot closer to the original like English that the colonies brought over, and then the English in England evolved, and we kind of just like didn't. So
well, yeah, but it's still very different for us
So-
today than it was 100 years ago.
yeah,
Yeah.
because
yeah, for sure.
yeah. So on 19, when I was born in Southern Italy, it wasn't quite as unified as it is now. So the accents and stuff was more things. We weren't yeah. So
Well,
there's southern and northern Italy and Rome in the middle. San
well,
Marino, which is that Malta.
whatever you're comfortable with, whatever accent you're comfortable with, that's fine.
It's the accent you fell in love with, so I would keep it.
Okay.
As to say, Kevin loves doing this accent, and he's not gonna fucking stop.
Okay.
I tried to do it a bit softer so it doesn't sound quite as bad.
Sounds good to me.
It's good. It was fine before. But
It's definitely better than like your Maligno accent.
That was so beautiful. But yes, so I do got some news, but Mari, you were gonna say something first.
no, you go
No,
ahead.
no, you first. Ladies first.
No, I think yours probably is more important.
Some members of the family or extended family are in town and are going to stop by. They're not actually blood relations, but they're in the Hecate family reunion. So they're technically not, but they are part of the larger clan. They're in town, and a few are gonna
That
stop by my place and discuss things.
would you like for me to be there?
Or if you would like, you can be there. They said I
Um,
was allowed to bring someone.
maybe you could bring Denise.
You might be a little bit more comfortable around them.
Oh, okay. That family.
He's
okay.
100 years old. What other family does he have?
I don't know. He said it was a Koterie. Anyway, whatever. It didn't click. I'm sorry.
He has a daughter.
Yeah,
does
a
have a
daughter that's
daughter.
an vampire.
Hmm.
I have other family too.
Just saying. Typically,
mean-
if he's talking to
Yeah.
Kata, he's talking about the
Broncos and Sants and things
Football
like
teams.
that.
Well,
Yep.
I know. I thought he was talking about the
No.
freaking mob family. He's
That's
talking
you-
about.
Isn't it your family, not his?
Are we both from like mobs or something?
The vampire mob is different than the human mob.
Whatever.
It-
Whatever.
What, their whole thing is that they were like gonna get married, like because their family was wanted to make a union. So they're
Yeah.
both mob families.
Do we need a whiteboard with like red
Yeah.
red string on it?
It's almost as if you have a relationship chart you should have been keeping track of.
Look, listen. I have to download it.
Listen,
and
my
prove it.
relationships are not as complicated as this.
I'm playing a
okay?
character who doesn't know or remember any of that.
I will actually do maybe when I go home tonight. I will fill it out. Because
Oh,
I
you don't
definitely
consider
need-
Scotty's place home yet?
Oh, I know.
He's there on the
Oh.
weekends.
Oh.
When I go back
Be
to
like
my
this.
grandma's house tonight. When I go back to my grandma's house tonight, I live there most of the time.
Yeah.
Not getting
Yeah.
into it.
Stop harassing her.
He's
Uh,
trolling you.
Yeah. I will probably fill it out. But anyway, that Cesare, that kind of goes into what I was going to talk to you about. Are we still engaged?
I never broke it off. Did you wish to break it off?
No, it's just like everything that happened with Lucille and Volter, like is that
They-
that affecting anything with your family?
So far, no. Lazille and Walter, what they were doing was not, I guess you could say, sanctioned, not like part of the larger family thing. That the whole us marrying to, because the bringing your mafia family into the ours and stuff. That is a larger scale thing than those two. They were the whole thing they were doing was totally thing. The Hecate as far as I can tell, it disavowed anything to do with that. At least the last communication I got.
What about that chick from the Putanescas? She maybe hold a grudge still? Is that a thing we need to worry about? We did kind of hit her with a vehicle.
I think she's okay. She's still in town and hasn't
She
done
seemed
anything.
fine.
So yeah.
Oh.
So
Good.
generally, at least with her, from what I can remember, she generally doesn't hold grudges. She does things for the money, and she understands that, when she tries to kill you for money and you try to fight back or try to, kill her because she's trying to kill you for money, there's no hard feelings. It's natural for people to do that.
Oh, well, that's nice.
Yeah. Very professional.
Family is weird.
Oh, yes.
I think
I have some
just
cousins. Did
his
you want to marry
family.
in?
No, thank you.
Buddy, honestly, just from the sidelines, I
I'm
do not
good.
have the energy for any of that.
No.
think I do. Yeah, I'm so sorry. I'm so glad that you're doing better, and I feel like this is my fault. But
But it's not really your fault. You're not the one who, decided to create rituals and ceremonies and all that stuff. I mean,
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is Lucio's and Walter's fault.
yeah, I mean, yes, the whole situation was a pain in the neck.
At least he's still got a sense of humor.
You develop you develop one when you're in a coma for over a month.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah. Did you know sometimes you're still kind of aware when you're in the coma?
Hmm.
They kept watching the same show over the holidays. It's somebody who was going to shoot their eye out with a BB gun.
It's
hey,
terrible. It's very terrible. I'm
Yeah.
sorry that happened to you.
Oof.
Yeah, that one's played quite a bit over the one time, like a 24 hours straight. I
It's
can.
25 hours too many.
Well, I'm glad you're okay. If you have I'm glad you guys are here. But I have like 2 other things that I have to take care of right now. And I'm gonna get on that.
Oh, what
Uh,
are those? We can help.
Well, Denise told me that Tommy was not doing too great. So I'm gonna talk to Dan. And also my brother came asking questions. And
Oh yes, your brother. It's Denise said I just missed him the other day when he came by.
mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, I think I need to get the few things straight with him because I haven't talked to him in a while. And he doesn't know a lot of things.
And the few things straight I get with him is that I'm not.
Yeah. Yeah, that's basically it.
I mean, I'm sure your family is very accepting of you. I mean, they do know about your condition, correct?
No, they don't.
Maybe less accepting.
And they don't. Well, now Kai knows that I am in a polyamorous relationship and with a woman. And that wasn't exactly an open thing in my family. So I'm gonna probably meet him at Denny's and talk to him. Not Denny's. Like, I don't know. What else is open?
Kinetic.
Applebee's.
Applebee's?
Or like your apartment.
Oh, yeah,
IHOP?
my apartment.
Park bench in the
IHOP.
park.
Mhm.
I
You did not
maybe-
want to go to a bar at like 2 in the morning.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's like you could
Also,
just
he's
go.
like
You can
20.
use my
One
house.
vampire said I'm still scared of the park in the dark in the 2 in the morning.
You should be, because there are vampires in the park at 2 in the morning. And
Would you like to buy some blood?
They usually
Ew.
Got the
yeah.
edibles here. Edibles.
It's just what's his name?
Pavel. Just
Yes,
being a
thank
creep.
you. Yeah, it's just Pavel being
Just Pavel being Pavel. Not even being a creep, just being him.
yeah.
Like, yeah. But I can make a appointment to meet some of my family too. But yeah, you can also go to my house if you want to have a meet up with your brother. Because I don't really have much there.
I
Could
guess
use out the kitchen dinner and the stoves. I got there like that fancy like one with like the 2 different ovens at once. It's really nice.
You still
Yeah.
have to eat though, don't you?
A double
Mhm.
oven.
Yes. I just don't know how to cook too well. I normally eat out.
Val.
Nice. So, Cesare, I have a question.
Mhm.
Italy is known for its sculptures, as we all know. Do you know anyone who is very good at sculpting? Perhaps someone who could make a 3-dimensional sculpture based on a photo. They might be looking to commission.
I know that. Denise is like, you can also use a 3D printer.
But it needs to be like cool and made out of stone and shit.
Maybe someone from your family was like one of the original Italian sculptors.
Oh no, we're not the original ones. Like the good ones. No, we paid those ones to do things.
Hmm.
Our family had what was called money, like dumb money.
Stupid amounts of money.
Like dummy thick money.
Yeah, like we could buy armies back in the old days. Money.
So you do
Shit.
know some sculptors?
I know some.
Okay.
So
Leave us a number or something, or have them call us, or
when do you need it by?
Yeah,
I'll
that's
look
the
over at
other
Kozi.
thing. If they're still in Italy, it's gonna be some time to get here.
I mean,
I'm not sure of an
they're
exact
still-
timetable.
The renovations apparently in 2 months
Well,
because ghosts keep bothering them.
Ghosts do that.
Hmm.
As they do.
We've all been there.
Who hasn't been harassed by a ghost in their time?
Oh, that was supposed to be humor. Oh, I thought you were serious because we have issues of that with the family. Especially after a couple years, a year or two ago, when Uncle Augie died, and the hundreds of thousands, if not millions, of ghosts that he had bound were released.
Well, I hope that turns out all right.
I don't know. I don't use the powers as much. I'm safe.
All right. Well, I'm all out of ideas.
All right, good meeting, guys. I'm gonna. Great.
rip eyes, internet.
It looks like we got some names for sculpting, and a bunch of Mari stuff is happening. And that's that
there is a
concludes-
I
thing
gotta
that-
go start. Oh, we should find out what this guy was. The ghost was actually what his deal was. so
Oh,
I
like
can
if you like
play
surfing
on
or
it.
skateboarding.
What?
What?
That's a joke about portraits, or what are those drawings on the boardwalk where they draw you like
Do you
exaggerated?
want a tech deck? Because we can get you a tech deck.
No,
What do you mean?
This
What
is already
his
just
deal
like,
was?
wait, what?
A tech deck? It's like a little tiny.
I just look it up on my phone and
Oh.
hand it to him.
it's finger skateboards.
It's a little one. It's a little toy.
Oh, not a tactic. Okay.
That's something else. And if Jilon, if you want that, I'm sure we can find that for you too.
But no, I was just trying to. What are those things that drawings called? I can't think of the name.
Caricatures?
Caricatures, yes. Characters always have
Yeah.
like a skateboarding or a surfboarding or something. So if the ghost like that, then we
Oh
could,
yeah.
I was linking it to the sculpting.
I mean, we could go talk to the ghost again.
I tried to get some information. They literally didn't give me anything.
Didn't he actually tell you not to get information because he was a Southern boy or whatever?
Well,
No,
He's like,
no,
"Don't
that
look
was
me
a
up."
different guy.
That was Humphreys.
yeah, there were
Um,
a couple of different ghosts there from what they told us.
Oh, that's a big ass spider.
Do you need to go
I
kill
will be right back.
You
it?
should both be worried.
It's fine. He's 2 floors away from me. He'll deal with it. If not, then he's got life insurance.
Wow. This is like
We have
yesterday where
so
Callie was
many
like, "Oh, it's a
spiders in
big bug."
So many spiders in our house. It's unreal.
Then Scotty went in there and she's like, "Do you see it?" He's like, "Oh no."
That is the most ominous thing you could ever say when you encounter a bug. Oh no.
Oh no.
Anyway, but no, there were when they went to talk to ghosts, there were like 3 ghosts there. There was her ghost who wasn't talkative because he was really pissy and or maybe hurt or having trouble staying corporeal because they
I
were
feel like it
fucking
was like
with
a
this
little bit of
what did they call it? A fetter?
Better, that's right.
And so you might be able to talk to him. I'm not sure whether you're going to be able to talk to him personally or not. You might have to talk to his buddies. But it was the one buddy.
I've
that
won
was
the battle.
a Confederate soldier. Yay!
Just so I was like, oh yeah, ghosts often or don't like to talk about themselves because if you know a lot about their lives, you could find their fetters, and if you destroy those, you could send them to the bad place and stuff, or control them and bind them and stuff.
Maybe it's better to not base the play around that then, because then if you stop hosting the play and if you make the play so closely tied to his tether, it can become a new fetter. And then when you stop doing the play, well, now he's pissed off again.
Did you need to eliminate this ghost?
No, it's fine. I don't care about the ghost. You just gotta like. I'm always down to make more spooky friends.
He doesn't seem malevolent at the moment.
Not really. He's just vibing, you know what I'm saying?
Like a big house spider just hanging out.
And you know, if he gets rid of other bugs, then I'm good with that.
It was huge. It was coming right at me.
Spiders are good for the environment.
Not good for Kevin though.
No.
I mean, it's like this big.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's like a wolf spider or something like that.
Ugh.
Did you throw it upstairs or
No.
down? Whichever
Even,
direction.
I throw a cookbook on it.
Nice.
Mhm.
So the only other thing I have going on that I was thinking of is I didn't really get around to it with everything we were doing with the club, but I've been working on schmoozing up some different local politicians and was thinking of doing so Kev, I did purchase a dot in influence Baltimore City politics.
Mhm.
Would that have been just like donating and talking to people, or would that have also been the like town hall here at the center that I had mentioned?
If you want to have it in the background, you can say you had a town hall too. Like it could be multiple things. It doesn't have to be one event to gain the influence. So it was donating some money, talking to people, holding a town hall or so, schmoozing.
So I did have that one like small scale town hall here. I was thinking of doing maybe something a little bit bigger and fancier. Maybe something at like an art gallery of like I'll donate some of my personal some of the pieces that I have in my collection and be like, whoever buys it, all of that money will go to whatever politician is the most worthy at the moment. Still working on picking exactly which one I like the best, but
I mean, they're all gonna have some sort of issues.
well, there's issues, and then there's like, not criminal.
Mm.
So I will settle for that.
But then again, we are in Baltimore, so
I'm aware.
lower standards.
Just not stupid criminals. I feel like there's a scale, like
yeah.
Scales of justice.
don't sell out to your constituents to sell a fucking children's book. It's kind of, yeah, that's a thing.
Or use gift cards that were supposed to be donated to
Those in need.
charities.
Yeah.
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 Looking at
That
you,
was the
peop-
one before that.
Those are the two main ones. Last
Hmm.
4. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
Yeah, those are actual things that politicians in Baltimore have done.
The mayors. Last 4 of the 5 had issues with them. I mean, one was kind of minor, but still.
Yeah.
It's
So-
a Rooney.
But yeah. I would invite you all to dinner, but you don't eat what I can cook. That's unfortunate.
I thought you said you don't cook.
I
Or
don't.
do you only know how to cook one thing?
No, I don't know how to cook, so you won't be
The-
able to eat it anyway. But I was
Fair.
gonna try just to be nice. I can get a recipe off of the internet.
If you get enough garlic in it, it will taste. Your blood will taste like garlic.
Huh.
What a fun fact.
So my blood should probably taste like garlic because I'm Italian.
I just really like the taste of garlic, dude.
I'm Italian, I understand. We put that shit on everything.
How hard can we go on our accents then until it gets annoying?
I do not know. How hard can we go?
I'm dying. I'm sorry. Oh my god.
Not all the accents.
I really don't know how harder we can go in this direction. I'm sorry. I failed you, Kevin.
Okay, we can try.
Oh, God.
Mamma mia.
Oh my god.
No.
Oh, my god.
I have just offended an entire country.
Yeah, basically.
I'm not Italian, and like neither is my accent. So
You know where your accents are from. It's like Eastern European.
yes. I can't honestly. I can't remember, and it's just been a thing, and it's a long story.
So,
Anyway,
what do y'all do? Anything special for the rest of the night?
uh,
I don't have any vampire business to attend to. But if the meeting is over, I think Jilon will probably return to his design office to just do design work.
Kozi would as Jilon if he needs any models, because renovations are expensive, and I don't want Mari to do all of the work on that end.
Yes.
So if you, I don't know if you would want somebody, I would help, perhaps.
Yeah, we can set something up in a few days.
All right, yeah.
It's still early in the business, so we have a lot of things to try out.
Excellent. I do like me a good flowy clothing item, so.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Let the fashion flow.
It's cool when you twirl
Let
it
it
around.
flow through you.
Can I make a meeting with Kai?
Yeah, so you give him a call, and
Yeah.
Kai's like, "How are you? It's been a while.
Hey.
I went
Sweet.
by your store the other day, and you weren't there. Talked to some friends, found out some really interesting things."
Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna talk to you about some of that stuff. I know we haven't really been talking much lately, and that's more because like I don't want to talk to Dad very much, but
Yeah, he seems a bit different nowadays. A lot more relaxed. I'm not sure what's going on there.
yeah, that's a little weird. Yeah, I think we do you want to meet somewhere and talk? I've been told by my friend that Applebee's is open.
Ooh, ooh, really? Applebee's? That might
Who's
insult
Uppers.
like all our ancestors.
I mean, it's better than going to Olive Garden.
Oh, Olive Garden, but we're family there. Oh, I mean, I'll go anywhere. I don't really have a lot of money currently.
Okay.
At my
Then
disposal, I kind of had to pay tuition.
yeah. Do you, do you want to meet at Cesari's place then? Or my
Oh,
place?
sure, we can meet at one of those places. That'd be fine. There's also this really cool Italian restaurant that is open in Little Italy that stays open very late hours. It's like actually run by someone who, they say that they were from the old country. So
Oh. Um
we can go there, or we could go to your place versus this Cesare fellows. I haven't met him.
we could go to the Italian place. I just have to, you know, do you want it to just be us, or should I bring Cesare, or it
Well,
probably should just be us, right? Like,
I mean, you can bring your people if you want to. Your boyfriend and girlfriend, I think.
yeah, we'll talk about it. I'll see you
Okay.
at the place of Little Italy.
Okay.
It's-
Midnight.
yeah.
All right. Sounds good.
Liz would maybe reach out to Ebenezer and just see if anything's been changing lately, because I don't think I've talked to him in a bit.
Hmm.
Just to
Give him a
see
call,
what.
say,
Yeah.
Hey Liz, how's it going?
Good. I was just checking in. I had heard some different things about how things were going, and was just checking in on what the landscape was looking like for you right now.
Well, been losing a lot of uh people, so to speak. If you're talking about the whole fighting,
Yeah.
we think we might be able to get to a point shortly where all three sides will be willing to meet and discuss things.
Really?
Yeah, we getting some getting some together. Basically from what I can tell, the more fighty group of Anarch led by that Robin fella are starting to really get the face the reality that they don't have the kind of sustainable resources for prolonged, you know, conflict,
Yeah.
which is understandable since most of them are very young and poor, you know.
Yeah.
And their loss has hurt a lot more than ours.
Yeah. I've heard that you might be working with closer with Abigail, was it?
Oh yeah, she's one of the good ones, so to speak. She understands about the importance of maintaining peace so that we can survive and live without worrying about other people noticing vampires, like, or sorry, our kindreds. So
Mhm.
yeah, and well, she's the one that helped work us out before. I mean, um, so she's a very level-headed individual, very
Good.
nice overall. Though, like most of her clan, she does have a bit of a temper if you get on her bad side.
Well, as I understand it, things have been pretty anger-inducing right now, so I kind of get that.
Yeah, apparently she's helping someone rebuild a theater downtown to be like have community like theater or something. It's pretty interesting. She like gave a bit of a loan out.
Really? What theater?
Uh, I I honestly don't remember the name. She was just talking about it. Like, uh, apparently it's a theater that's near a bookstore, and it's another vampire who's a bit. She described her as a unique individual.
Mm.
You see Kozi sitting at like one of the couches with like a notepad trying to write a play about a ghost.
Just imagining doing the like movie thing where like every 5 seconds you just scratch everything out and just throw it across.
Yeah, she's like, ah, fuck.
Camera pans over there, the like trash is overflowing.
Totally.
Or like SpongeBob, like 3 hours, and it's just the capital T.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm doing it, Liz. I'm doing it.
6 hours later. The play. Hate it.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's good though. Again, there are still some bad blood amongst things, and then there's always that group of anarchs that are more about burning things down and seeing destruction than keeping things peaceful, you know?
Mm.
Yeah.
Just to let you know, I'm sure you already knew, but apparently there will be a few more Hekata in the city soon. Sasari has some family coming.
We're aware.
Just
Yeah, we're
wanted to
aware
make
that
sure.
yeah, as far as I know, I think almost I'm pretty sure that almost every clan is present within the city.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. One of the benefits of being the prince is those
Knowing
who
everyone.
recognize the proper order of things make sure to come to me for permission to be in the city.
Yeah, I've met a few new ones. Actually ran into Vanessa, the individual that runs a Pep Me Up, who came by to see the place and, you know, maybe deliver a not so subtle warning.
Hmm. No.
It was expected, but
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
expected it more
I mean,
from
you're-
O'Donovan than from her, really. But I don't know why I
Well-
didn't see it coming from her.
That's competition. You're all having the same kind of
Yeah.
broad general demographic and the kindred part of things.
Yeah.
Yeah, because for some reason, kindred just love going to clubs.
It's
Easy to get blood.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I was never big into the whole clubbing thing. It just I tried when they started becoming popular, but I don't know. I wasn't very big into the whole like sit around just eating sandwiches, drinking, and listening to some music. It just didn't.
It's usually a lot more dancing now than that, but yeah.
Oh my. Like Charleston?
No.
Oh,
You're gonna have to come by and see it sometime.
huh.
That is actually a thing I was wondering about. So I do think we have to invest a little bit more in security before we can guarantee it, obviously, but how would we go about getting Elysium? I assume that's something
Just-
we'd have to talk to David
David.
Oh
about, but
no, No, I'm the prince. I declare what's Elysium.
I want to hold off,
what-
make sure that we're adequately prepared for it. I
Now, do note though that currently what I consider Elysium does not mean the Anarchs will recognize that. So you might want to talk to Abigail or whatever to get most of the Anarchs to recognize your Elysium also. Until at least we make some sort of thing.
Yeah, so right now I just wanted to make sure that we have like a good security force and adequate surveillance, just because I want to make sure that the masquerade is as protected as possible. I know things can get messy quickly, and right now we're not.
Did you need to borrow some money?
I think we should be fine, but if we do, I'll let you know. I got to talk with Jilon about it. It's bless you.
Thank you.
We just opened up. Mortal security is plenty enough, but for anything more than that, I think we need to discuss our plan.
More security can generally be more than adequate. Just got to make sure that you know, they know what to look for, and if they're more clued in to make sure you have ways of ensuring they don't let others know.
Yeah, that's the other thing of discussing exactly how we're going to ensure loyalty.
Many ways, but I'm sure you'll figure it out.
Yeah, we've got it.
Yeah. Well, anything else you need?
Tell Ebenezer say hi.
Kozaline
that's
says hi.
your- Oh yeah, Cozaline. Tell her hi. She
I'll
should
put her on
really decide.
speakerphone. Put him on speakerphone. She
I
can hear
listen
you.
speak. Hi, it's Ebenezer.
Hi, Ebenezer.
Turn the volume down a little bit.
Yeah. Remember, since you're a friend and ally of Liz, Camarilla, we will welcome you in. I mean, we do have to do something about some of your fashion choices, but other than that, you'll be good.
I'm all right for
I mean,
now.
I'm
Thank you.
Always
God.
poking at him.
This is totally feeling like, like your mother-in-law trying to get you to go to church with them or something.
Yeah. When are you gonna join the family?
There's a really nice wedding, ring store around here.
Mhm.
When are you gonna have the children? Oh.
Oh God. Yeah. But I think we're good. I'll definitely give you a call if we need anything. Okay.
All right. Remember, investing is good.
Yeah.
That's how he signs off.
I have no idea. He's been working on it. The other day he was doing what my sister does, which is honestly a little concerning, and I feel like I should talk to her about that.
Your sister does what?
She does a stupid thing of like when she hangs up the phone, she says Sophie out. And Ebenezer said that to me the other day. And like I wasn't aware that he and my sister were talking.
I mean, I assume that I know that him and John Thomas are not close, but I assume that they kind of frenemies kind of thing going on. So I think that he probably sees her.
Yeah, it's just a little concerning.
I mean, what's the first rule of vampires?
Yeah, that's why.
Don't suck out their asses.
Pavel, I swear to God. I need to learn that thing where you can see invisible people and just use it literally every time a door opens in this building.
But it's so much fun.
I can smash for that one. Hey.
Hey,
just
Pavel.
appears holding the controller that Mari left. Hi.
Well, if we're playing Smash, then let's fucking smash.
I'm not into that anymore. I'm kind of too old for the
Not
smashing.
Don't be gross. I was talking about the video game. I need a break. I literally cannot think of a single word to write about this dude.
Make shit up.
That's
It
good.
should have the little bit at least of something in him, because otherwise it's not gonna work as a tether to this theater.
What?
He's a ghost.
He doesn't understand what you're writing.
I'm writing.
Ah,
I'm writing a play about the ghost. I thought you'd know everything, Pavel. Come on.
Jilon doesn't understand either.
I'm not omniscient. I have to have my contacts and stuff tell me things. I mean, I don't know everything. I mean, I'm not all knowing.
Listen, honestly, it just seems to me like you always are in the right place at the right time. So I just assume, and I apologize for that.
That's okay. It's all part of being a NOS. We got this whole like network thing that we utilize.
Oh, dude, me too. I can call out. I can call out the Malkavians and they'll be like, "Hey, what's up? How's it going?" And they'll be like, "Bananas are free on Tuesdays," and I'll be like, "I don't know what that means, but thank you so much."
Yeah, they local Safeway. They offer free bananas and fruits in the back on Tuesdays for people who can't afford it.
Oh, all right, okay, all right. I don't know why I need this information. I don't even eat bananas anymore, but
Well,
that is good. Good to know.
It's because some people who have potassium deficiencies are easier to capture because and drink from because they're a little bit more anemic kind of thing.
Oh, all right. Good to know. Should just play some.
Yeah, as playing Slash, we will cut to Mari pulling up to a restaurant. It's called Luna's.
Oh boy, you were right.
You see your brother standing outside, like,
Okay.
"Hey, Mari."
Hi. I park. I'm guessing. I don't know Baltimore like streets and stuff, but is it like a place where I can park like on the street?
They have
if-
valet parking.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if it's in Little Italy, either they have a very tiny parking lot, you're parking street parking and paying a meter, or you're paying a valet and they're taking it to a parking garage several
Paying a
blocks away.
meter? I don't love that. Anyway, I'll give it to a
Wait,
valet.
what?
I've never parked anywhere where I've had to pay for a meter. Like
Oh,
when-
okay. I was really concerned. I'm like, wait, is that not a thing in Florida? Y'all don't have meter parking?
Well, not any like I don't think Orlando very often. Like if it's in like a place like a shopping center or anything, they don't. But I know when I lived in California, they at the mall they did have the things.
Yeah,
but I
and,
didn't.
like,
I didn't.
Downtown Baltimore, Little Italy, the area where like our center is, meter parking is the only, it's either metered parking, very small parking lots owned by individual businesses, or parking garages that price gouge like no fucking tomorrow.
I fucking hate meter parking because that means I have to parallel park and it makes me want to scream.
I killed a mop the first time I learned how to try to parallel park.
City has a.
I'm sorry, did you say mop or mob?
Mop.
Mob
Okay.
psycho?
Okay.
My dad put it in a traffic cone, but it was one of the ones that has like the bar and a sponge at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
And I rolled over the cone, and then broke the sponge part. My mom still gives me shit for it, like many years later.
Sounds like your dad's fault.
Trusting you driving, yeah.
My mom accidentally drove over a scooter once and like it broke the car from the inside.
Oh.
like the little handles, because it was like a little kid scooter. It was like standing like this and the handle went into the inside of the car and the tube exploded.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
No
that
bueno.
sounded expensive.
I think it killed the car.
So speaking of cars, the valet like grabs the key and drives away. Woo!
Do I have to pay a valet? I don't know. I've never had valet parking.
Usually
work
it's
on
like
tips.
tips. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, tips. Okay.
Yeah.
Um,
Your brother's there. He's wearing a nice suit kind of look going on, but still somewhat casual. You know how
yeah.
trying to look nice. So it's like not like tucked in. It's kind of like tucked out and stuff. It's like yeah.
Oh, before I get there, I'm gonna do blush of life. It does.
Okay. Roll rouse.
Okay. I got a 9. Wow.
All right.
Impressive.
I got a
Yeah,
10
goodness.
earlier too.
Ooh.
So holy cow.
Yeah.
Ugh.
This gives you the
Okay.
brotherly hug.
Hi, Kai. How are you doing?
Okay, school's been kicking my ass, but other than
Yeah.
that, I'm good.
Wait. So on the call earlier, you said you were paying for tuition. Your dad's not paying for tuition.
Well, he puts the money into an account, and then
Oh.
I use the account to pay everything.
Okay.
He just says it's easier that way. I can learn to budget money,
Okay.
but he also has a very rough idea of how much tuition and books and stuff are. I had a textbook that was $700.
Yeah.
What is this child going to school for?
Art probably.
Practically in it.
Those
But yeah,
little pages cost a lot of money.
You should buy used books. That's no.
People say that, but also like when you first open it and you just crack it and it's got that new book smell.
Yeah, but you also don't have to pay $700. I'm not going through this with you.
Get a job restocking a library or whatever.
Or I don't know, your
Yeah,
sister owns a
bookstore.
fucking
I mean-
bookstore.
Also,
Yeah.
it's not my money, so
You still should know the value of money.
I mean, I
Speaking
underst-
from someone who has a bookstore.
well, yeah, I understand money is good for exchange of goods and services.
Mm-hmm.
He's got you there.
Exchanging money for goods and services. I'm expecting that you are expecting me to pay for tonight's dinner.
Oh, well, I do have a little bit here, but it depends on how expensive everything is.
I look at the sign that says Luna's, and I'm like, well, yeah, we'll see.
But yeah, I called ahead and got a reservation. They said it's pretty good after midnight. They don't really have as many people making reservations, even though they're open throughout the night.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's good.
Yeah.
So you go. Maitre d gets you a table. It's a nice one. It's a very classy Italian style restaurant. It's not like one of the lower level ones where you got the checkered, cloth and all that stuff. It's
Oh yeah, okay. So
yeah, so
but so not an authentic Italian restaurant.
yeah, you get menus and you notice that there's like no pricing on the menu.
Oh boy.
It's like,
Yeah.
oh, it's one of those places. I think I
You
get
just gotta
spaghetti.
guess how much everything is.
I guess the owner expects like his food to do the talking for him. But that's fine. I'll pay for your stuff. It doesn't matter.
It's like, oh, we'll see when the bill arrives.
Okay.
Ooh, did you want some wine? They got the. Ooh, wow, that's a fancy one. They got a red wine and a not red. The menu's in Italian. Okay. I should have
Should've
paid more
just
for
gone to
it.
Applebee's, my man.
With the Applebee's.
As you're talking, an individual approaches you. It's like, Mari, it's been a while since we've seen each other. And who is this date of yours?
I'm guessing it's Julian Luna.
Yeah.
Hello, Mr. Luna. This is my brother Kai.
Ah, I see the family resemblance.
Mm.
And yet you
Uh,
still asked if it was my date.
He wants to make sure because, he's aware of some of the people you've hung out with in the past.
Oof.
Yikes.
It could also have been a cousin or dad. Yeah.
A
Still
lot of people
oof.
look alike.
He's like, yeah, so yeah. If you need anything special or arranged specially, I can see about getting that done for you.
Okay.
hmm
Um. Kai, do you have-
Otherwise,
go ahead.
I was gonna say, otherwise enjoy the meal. But like I said, if you need a special arrangement, just let the waiter know, and I will make it happen.
Do you have any recommendations?
Oh well. He just thinks like, well, I do have some recommendations for the two of you. Tell you what, I will have the chef prepare something special, to be nice, and it will be on the house tonight.
Mr. Luna, you're my new best friend.
Yeah. Yeah, I get I said, and you're still on that liquid diet that you told me about last time we met?
I am, yes.
Okay,
But Kai is not.
understandable. All right. Food will be ready in a bit. And he walks away. And the guy's like, wow, you know the owner? Kai's like, you know the owner here?
I
I
guess
don't know.
so. He is friends with some of my friends.
He's not that Cesare fella, like a different name or something,
No,
Like
no,
related to that? No?
no.
Yeah, so while we're waiting for the food, who is Cesare? And I think I met Denise.
Yeah.
No.
I'm guessing Dad didn't tell you anything about Cesare.
No, Dad and I don't speak regularly last couple of months.
That's
He,
understandable.
yeah, he got upset with me when I dropped. I was supposed to be learning Italian also in my studies, and I decided to drop it, and he
Yeah.
wasn't too happy with that. And then I changed my major, and he wasn't happy with that either. But
What
he's
did-
still paying. But
Hmm.
I was switching to marine biology.
Oh. Did you hear about the puffin that went missing at the aquarium?
Yeah, it's like I was doing an internship in one of the facilities there. It's like it's not actually in the aquarium itself. They have offsite facilities, and I just got an internship at one. Internships are awesome. You get like on the job training and everything. They're cool. Like I don't know why people don't go for them. Um, but yes, they were talking about a puffin went missing after a party. It
Mm,
was yeah, pretty big scandal. Those things are pretty like you don't get puffins all the time,
yeah. Well, I hope whoever took the puffin is happy.
Uh, yeah, that's just like someone decided like one of those organizations decided to break in and free an animal and sent out into the wilderness and like got ate by a pigeon or something.
Yeah. Well, let's hope not. But anyway, Cesare is okay. So, I told you where I lived, but I didn't tell Dad, and he found me anyway, and came in my home one night and told me basically that I was going to have an arranged marriage.
Oh, that's tough. Yeah, he's waiting for me to finish college. I'm pretty sure he's gonna try to pull that on me.
Yeah, probably.
And he's already been before we had our little discussion with my major and stuff. He was sending me the occasional pictures of cute Italian girls he's met, which I think is kind of ironic considering mom and all. But
Yeah. I guess
it's
he.
like, yeah.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say it's just kind of funny where he's like, I want you to marry Italian and stuff, but
Mhm.
yeah.
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 Yeah, well, maybe he'll change his mind, I I'm hoping he changes his mind about doing anything, making you do anything. But anyway, Denise is also in the relationship with me and Cesare.
So
Yes.
yeah, like cool. I mean, I just didn't think you had it in you.
Oh my god. Well, I guess I do.
I didn't think you were cool enough to have more than one partner.
You always seem like a little bit more standoffish with intimacy.
Well,
I mean we don't really talk about it either. I mean, I've had several lady friends in the past. I've been around the block. Yeah.
yeah, sure.
Doth protest too much.
It's like I know about having all the having multiple people fighting over you. Yeah, definitely.
Mm-hmm. Well, it was less of people fighting over me and more the fact that I wasn't really given a choice for the arranged marriage and everything. And then I like Cesare and I like Denise,
Hey, as long as you like him, that's good.
They're bringing the food, I think. Oh,
Bring the food, cat.
Oh no!
Yeah, he's running away.
This was Italian, not Chinese. Oh, that's the
No.
second country I just
Wow.
offended tonight. Two
Here,
countries
here.
down,
I'll do you a better
Wow.
one. Mari, that's not appropriate to eat here. You should do that with Denise.
I did not hear what anybody said.
That makes it so much better.
Yeah.
I'll have
Yeah.
to watch it later. No one tell me. I'll just one day I'll be like, you motherfuckers.
You absolutely will. It will be
Yeah.
glorious.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, as you're talking, Julian himself, instead of the waiter, comes and brings the food, serves you. He shows you a bottle. He's like, special vintage for you, Murray.
Thank you. None of this for you. You got 2 more years.
It's like, but it's Italian.
You quit on
As he
Italian.
says that, Julian.
You
as he
quit
says
on
that, Julian
Italian
noticed.
Duolingo, you don't get any wine.
Yeah. Julian was like, wait, you're underage? Let me move that drink to a different one. There you go.
He's 19. But his
He's like,
birthday's
"Oh,
next
shit."
month.
Oh. Well, happy birthday. That means we will bring out cannolis.
Julian is great.
I love this guy.
He's the
I like when
best.
people are nice.
I feel like we just haven't met enough nice people that were like, oh, this man brings us free cannolis even though we can't eat them. Yeah, he's great.
It's like I'll use a point of willpower to keep that down for a scene.
You can.
It's true.
You notice that the wine he brought you is Vitae, but you're pretty sure something different is with it because it is not rancid or spoiled and stuff. It actually tastes decent for being bottled. You're thinking probably some thermaturgic ritual or something was utilized to preserve it.
Fancy.
So
That's nice. I appreciate this all liquid diet that my brother thinks I'm just drinking wine.
It's
Your
Soylent
brother's
Red.
better than Soylent Brown. Joke
Oh,
from last
yikes.
night.
I
Um,
don't think
Terrible.
context is necessary.
yeah. What'd you need, Terry? The dog just came up and started sniffing everything.
Trying to look for that spider.
Yeah, I guess so. So yeah, so it's in there, it's like so Mari, yeah, it's good to meet you. Like I said, I came to we talked too much, and then that Tommy fellow told me about you and Denise and Cesare, and I was like, wow. And apparently you own that whole building, and that they're renovating the theater next to it. That seems cool.
Yeah, my friend Kozaline lives in the theater, and yeah, I have to introduce you to all of them.
She lives in the theater.
Yeah, it has like some rooms in the back.
Okay. And Cozaline sounds like a really fake Italian name.
Yeah,
Like it's the kind of name someone from like Hollywood would think is Italian and put in a movie or something.
well, she is she is from LA, but I haven't really asked her. I don't want to pry. But yeah, Kai, the I just wanted to meet with you because I know I haven't really been keeping up, and I do miss you, and I just wanted to make sure you're okay.
Well, I did transfer schools to a closer one that had the marine biology program, so I might be around a bit more. Maybe hang out, meet your friends.
Yeah.
All one of them.
Oh, I have more. Well, yeah, there's more. It's fine.
That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, I can meet you with some of my friends. I don't really have any lady friends at the moment. I had one, but we broke up for out of we had some differences that I just could not reconcile with her. She didn't like spam. I can't do that.
Not even like the only time I've ever had spam was in like fried rice. So
Yeah, it's like no kind of spam. She's just like, ew, it's bad. It's like it's not bad. It's great. People, it's actually a good quality food. People just associate with bad stuff. But
yeah, it's just it's a it's a perception that people have, and it's not. Well, you'll find a nice girl who likes spam, or guy, or whatever you're into.
mainly women.
Mainly women. Okay.
Hmm.
Who?
I mean,
that
there's
likes-
Ryan Reynolds and all, but women.
Nobody
too high
can be Ryan
maintenance.
Reynolds.
Well, if Ryan Reynolds ever comes to Baltimore, you'll have to let me know.
Yeah, but every class will be meeting, and this is some good food as he's eating. It's like, oh, really good. How's your liquid wine diet?
Is it good? It's good.
It's like you're preparing for when you become like a 40-year-old mom.
Yeah. I thought maybe get started early. Never can be too early, just a little too late. Didn't mean it like that, guys.
I love Mari so much.
Mari's a fucking mess, and I love her for it.
There's a lot
Is
going
the
on with Mari.
best.
Mari has so much going on.
Frankly, sometimes a little bit too much, but she's trying her best.
Yeah. Yeah, but as long as Kai is okay, I think we'll just continue eating, and then I'll drive him home. Unless he drove himself here, and then I'll let him drive home.
Yeah, he's got his own conveyance. It's not as fancy as yours, but he's got something.
Mm,
It looks like it was, but he's been in 1 or 2 accidents, and it's just like, yeah.
is it a Porsche as well?
They went for something a little bit, like more down to earth,
Mm,
Escalade,
okay.
Maserati.
Yeah.
Yeah, Escalade, down to earth.
A McLaren,
Oh, man, these people suck. Okay. Yeah, I'll give him a hug, and I'll tell him that if he ever needs anything, just you call me and I'll come running. Unless it's from the sunrise to sunset, then don't call me. Call Mario.
okay, it's like summarize some stuff like you live in some sort of vampire life at night, only like almost like a college student there.
Yeah, yeah, weird.
Yeah. Gets in his car. Ciao.
Ciao. Ah!
This is glorious. So happy to have witnessed this.
Thank you. Thank you for this awkwardness.
Yeah.
Although you guys were a lot more civilized than me and my siblings, so I tell you that.
To be fair, she
Look
did
at-
also get him free food, so there's that.
Yeah, and we haven't talked in a while, and I feel like if you haven't talked to your sibling in a while, it's like, yeah, I don't know what the limitations are anymore. Or this, like, how much did you change since the last time I saw you?
How
even
much
though
am
we
I
grew
allowed to
up together?
fuck with you and get away with
Callie
it?
every time she comes back from Scotty's.
Yeah. Okay, real quick. I texted my brother the other day and I used exclamation points and he was like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?"
How dare you use
What?
grammar?
He was like, "Are you like being sarcastic?" I was like, "No, I just use exclamation points when I talk."
Are
Does
you
he not-
fucking possessed? What's wrong
What?
with you? You used to be my brother.
I'm confused. Like, does he not know what exclamation points are?
No,
Like,
he just he thought that I was being sarcastic because I was like, I was talking about his writing. I was like, yeah, it's really good. And then I used an explanation point and he's like, "Are you okay? Like, are you being sarcastic?"
Okay, I kind of get that because I feel like that's just anxiety talking.
Yeah.
But like
It's like
in my
it's like me and my-
experience, I'm used to my mom who is such a fucking boomer and puts the ... after everything.
Mhm.
It's so anxiety inducing, and I do not know how to explain it to her enough times why it doesn't work.
Yeah.
Just use period. Just
My-
that's like
My grandma sent emojis to me for the first time yesterday, and I was like, I sat there and I was like, wait a second. Wait a second. How did
Alright.
she find them?
So, as Mari is doing all that stuff, sitting around, and Kozi gets a text on her phone.
I look at Liz, I'm like, did you send? Okay. Alright, I look at my phone.
It's like, "Hey, mistress, it's me, Colin."
This is your life now.
are you okay? Is the play going that poorly? Ah, so it was Colin.
What? I told him not to be weird about it. Why is he weird about it?
Because you literally got him addicted to your vitae. And
I
he's
hate
just
this.
inherently a very weird dude. He was weird to begin with.
Alright, I text him and I'm like, Yes. Colin, what's up? What do you need?
It's like, yes. So next time we're playing the game, is it possible for me to for you to put in some more magic items? We haven't gotten it in a while.
You literally just got one last time we played, and every time I give you any magical items, you forget about it immediately.
You
It was
just give
just
us
a
some.
potion.
Give him
I,
cursed items.
I have a +1. I need a +2 protection cloak now.
Oh my god. Get off my ass! Stop trying to min-max! And also stop calling me mistress! It's weird!
He's like, how weird. On a
Like
scale of
really,
si-
like Colin, like it was super weird. Unless we're boning, that's not okay.
It's like
Which-
dot dot. You know
Which
the
we
thing
are
where it's like
not. Which we
trying
are
to-
not.
like the whole. It's like ready to send, stop, ready to send, stop. Mademoiselle.
You can just call me Kozi. You know that's my name. Kozaline if you want to be fancy about it.
I'm just trying to show you due reverence.
I don't need do reverence.
That and you're like the dungeon master, so dungeon mistress.
She's like,
Just thank God he doesn't call you dungeon mommy.
I think Vex calls me Dungeon Mommy. So-
Who is Vex to Colin of the other group?
Absolutely not. Vex is so much cooler than Colin, and you can
Yeah.
take that to the bank.
I don't think I want to go to that bank.
But Vex calls me that like as a joke. Colin would call me that like actually. And she'll be like,
Remember, dungeon mommy. The safe word is paella.
"Ah!" Yes, I am glad you know that the safety tools are there for you, Colin. I am going to scream. Okay, I will think about the magic items.
Okay.
I will see you on Saturday.
Okay. So you get that. We're gonna play. Unless somebody else has something. Does someone else have something they want to do within this night?
Well, it hasn't been that long for Kozi and I. You had mentioned wanting to maybe get some inspiration for your ghost. We could look into like the historical record of the theater.
Yes, that would be a good idea. I just like I understand if I do it too much, it might cause a problem, but if I don't put anything at all, he's gonna get upset about it anyway. You know what I mean?
Well, I feel like a good medium would be would be to focus more on the theater than on him, because I don't think this individual has a specific tie to the building. Like I don't think like he's the person that built it or anything.
Mm.
But by focusing on the building, it reinforces the fetter that he already has, and it also will help you maybe put some more character into the building, because that's one of the things I really like about a lot of some of the old architecture here in Baltimore is knowing the history behind it. But that also could just be that I'm a big history nerd, but you know.
No, that's a great idea. I love history.
We could start on research on the internet. I don't know that any of the libraries are going to be open this late, and I don't really have any contacts in there that would get us in that easily.
Didn't you talk to somebody about the history things?
Well, so
Well,
there's different kinds of history. Like local history like that would probably be best found in like local microfiches, and actually there actually might be a good amount in like the local city government. They might have like original blueprints and everything, and maybe like the original deed. But at this time of night, yeah, you're not getting a government employee anywhere near a phone.
That's fair. That's valid. I understand.
But we can definitely look into it. I'm sure that we can find a way either through greasing some palms or, just staying
Asking
after.
somebody to wake up, somebody that can wake up in the morning. I could get Colin to do it if we really need to.
Or, just go to the library and then go invisible and wait for everybody to leave.
That's also a good idea.
I mean, sunset's pretty early right now. It's like 5:30, 6 o'clock or so. The library should still be open for several hours before they close.
True. We can't do it tonight though. That's gonna be a little too late.
Oh
Well, now
no,
it's
not
like-
tonight. No.
Yeah, it's at least 10.
Yeah. But tomorrow.
Sounds good. Is there anything you need to do, Liz?
So I feel like I want to talk to my sister. I don't have time to drive all the way out there tonight because it's kind of a big hike. I also don't know what she's doing. It's late, but maybe I'll send her a message. See ya.
So you send her a message?
What is siblings?
I'm like, I don't want to wake her up because I'm trying to be the responsible adult here and not wake
It's
her
10
up on a
o'clock.
school
Are you
night.
telling me the college student
Oh,
is
10
asleep
o'clock.
at 10
Okay,
o'clock?
one, she's not a college student yet. She is in high school. She is a baby.
Hmm.
The Daily Show isn't even on yet.
Also, possibly. I also forgot it was like 10 o'clock at night. I, for some reason, was thinking it was like midnight.
No.
That's when
It
Mari
always
stuff
feels
was.
like it's
Yeah.
midnight during these.
It does. It does. Yeah, I'll send her a text message and just ask what she's doing. Tell her that I was thinking of her, and
So you can give her a call if you want. Otherwise, I'm just sitting here chilling.
yeah, I'll give her a call.
Just bitching.
Hey, Sophie. It's Sophie.
What?
Is she
You
drunk?
sound tired.
Oh no, I'm just focusing on some homework for school.
Oh, what homework?
Yeah, it's a history.
It's a ghost theater history.
Yeah, I'm learning about
Liz cries a little bit. Why don't you call me?
yeah, it's about the Revolutionary War. Yeah, reading about it. So what's up?
Just wondering how you're doing. It's been a bit since we talked. I was wondering
Yeah.
if you wanted to hang out tomorrow night, maybe.
Oh, yeah, sure. I can hang out with my big rich sis. Can I bring friends, or do you want this a one-on-one thing?
Yeah, sure. You could bring some friends. What? What am I getting myself into?
Well, we were thinking about maybe going out to a mall. You know those things that people used to go to where you
I'm aware of what a mall is. I'm not that old. My God.
I had to explain it to
Well, he's a dinosaur.
yeah, John Thomas the other day. He was under the impression there was more like a park area with lots of sidewalks.
Yeah,
That's right.
Yeah,
he's a weird one.
apparently that's the older definition of mall.
Yeah, it's what they call it in like DC too.
Yeah. He was talking actually about taking a vacation up to Chicago to go to some place called Aztec Dance or something. I don't know, but
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Is that gonna be a crossover?
Stupid
Yes.
in joke from last night that derailed their game for like 20 minutes.
Okay.
It's a key feature of Chicago.
All right. I would love it if your sister like ended up in there and like just nonsense happens.
No, I don't want my sister
Oh,
anywhere near that place. There is way
But-
too much violence happening in Chicago.
She comes home and she's like, "Hey, so I beat up like 20 Nazis last night. It was super
I
weird."
was there for like 10 minutes and we like destroyed a building.
Yeah.
You got to
But,
destroy a building. I haven't done that yet.
So she's like, yeah. But yeah, John, he's things have been a little bit scarier actually. There's a lot more guards and security around.
Yeah, I heard that there was some craziness that went on a couple of days ago.
That was a couple months ago. Yeah, there was a bunch of people actually tried to break in, and yeah, it's kind of scary. I was in the panic room, so I was pretty safe.
Yeah, that's good. Well, at least you knew that. Did he like know they were coming or?
Yeah, apparently we had a heads up that some people were going to be trying things, so we were ready. And after I came back from my vacation, everything was still up and ready. And so we've been actually having drills for every day, like at random times. He would just rush in and be like, "Panic!" And we had to go to the panic room and stay. Yeah.
Yeah. Thomas has got some folks that aren't really fond of him, it seems.
Yeah. Which is weird. He's such a lovely, wonderful person. Like he's basically the all but an uncle, and in every regard. And yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, I just be careful. I don't know what exactly he's been getting into, but it's
But yeah, he's been doing things. So far, nothing really. I mean, he does complain about this one person that he hired, who just takes a lot of days off and doesn't actually come in the office too often, but does sometimes. But he says he has
say
a
like a
reason.
name.
Don't remember Candy, Sweet, Veronica. I don't know, something.
Don't you fucking start with me, Kevin. I come in all the time. Don't. Don't.
But after you got hired was the whole like ritual arc and everything. So you basically had no real time to do much.
We're like there for one day and then gone for 7 because like, a bunch of people were trying to kill you and burn you to death. It's fine.
No, it's fine. Fuck off.
Yeah, but yeah, so about that, let's see. Yeah, other than that, he's I don't really talk to him. I mean, we have dinner every night. So he doesn't really eat too much, which is
He's getting
Doesn't.
kind of
Oh,
up there. He probably is trying to watch his weight.
yeah. Great Uncle Ebenezer's shown up several times over the last several weeks, which is nice.
Yeah, he mentioned that he had stopped by and apparently picked up your sign off, which was
What do you mean my sign off?
very weird. The like Sophie out thing that you do.
I do that? I haven't really paid attention.
Yeah, it's I don't know. Maybe it's a thing that I was remembering from when you were younger. I don't remember.
I don't remember much either. I'm 14.
She's 15.
Shit, I forgot my age. I have right now I was 14 on this.
I thought she
Is
was
it?
older, like way older.
No, she's younger.
I thought she was like 16 or something. All right.
Okay, to adjust her age in my file. Then you wrote down the character sheet as 14.
Is she 14? I have
You just had a birthday, It's just
Born in
We'll say that,
2006.
yes.
But yeah, so she's like, yeah, it's good. John bought me 2 more horses for for a ranch.
Really?
Yeah. So that's 4 horses I have now.
Oh my goodness. How do you even find the time to do anything with them and school and
Tutors.
Valid.
John has been teaching me how to do something called time management, where you effectively spend the equivalent of 40 hours on schoolwork within and out of school, and then after that you make sure the rest of the time is your time so that you get to relax and actually enjoy life instead of focusing only on your studies.
that's
I've been trying.
yeah, that's actually pretty okay, that's actually a pretty decent one from him.
Yeah, he's pretty good. He also has been teaching me about how real estate works, and Uncle Ebenezer's has been teaching me about some investments. I've already putting some money in with special kind of investment where you have an older person sign on it because you're not 18, but still your money to go. He says that if I play my cards right, I will basically by the time I reach retirement age, I will effectively never have to worry about money again.
Nice.
Mhm.
Yeah. So I'll see you tomorrow night. Maybe around like 7:30 or 8.
Cool. Are you going to come pick us up or are you going to meet you at the place?
I'll meet you there.
Oh, good. Okay. And she gives you the name of one thing. She's like, yeah, well, it's been fun and we'll talk to you later.
Okay.
All right,
Bye.
Sophie out.
What a fucking little shit.
So do I think she actually forgot that, or do I think that that's another sign of maybe the memory altering?
Knowing your sister, it's probably one of those things where she does it, but it's not really consciously aware of always doing it. You know how you have those habits or vocal
Yeah.
patterns, you do stuff, and until someone points it out, you're like, I do that.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking about her forgetting her own age.
No,
Because
no,
I've
that
definitely done that before.
That was definitely okay. So one, that was my notes fucking up because I have in my character sheet she's 15, so I must have put it wrong on the one that you have.
She's Benjamin buttoning it.
But also that is the thing that I have done in real life to the point that Kev and I had to go back a second the next day when we got our marriage license because my dumb fuck self said 18 instead of 19, and the woman in front of me was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna need a birth certificate."
Yeah, you but yeah, so
We got too married 2 months after my birthday. I hadn't gotten used to it yet.
was it 18 or 19? Anyway, but yeah, so yeah. Anything
Yeah, it was
else anyone
19.
want to do? I don't remember.
I think.
Did you?
Oh, it's been 11
Did
years. I
Jilon
don't
wanna-
remember shit.
Wow. Did Jilon want to do something?
He's mostly just in reserves for any necessary or needed things later, but just doing his normal. He's got a bunch of recent business things that happen, so he's busy with that.
Okay.
No big story or plot or backstory or back plot things going on.
Did we want to talk to Abigail, or are you waiting to get the
So that's the thing that I want to talk to. Actually, I'll say Liz would, if Jilon is over at the club, Liz may go chat with him because we still got several hours in the night.
He would be at his designing level, not at the club, at like the
Oh,
fashion.
well, then
place.
she'd
The
probably
studio?
just like ask to meet with you at some point before dawn.
Yeah, he could head to the club later.
Yeah.
4 hours is a long time to work.
Because I think it sunsets at like 5:30 or 6 at this time of year, and I don't remember what sunrise is.
It's the opposite.
7-ish, maybe. I don't know.
Probably, yeah.
It's February, so they generate early February, so But
Yeah.
yeah, so
I
I
mean,
say
I,
you two
rem-
meet
I,
up.
rem- I know that like for a fact that like wintertime it's still dark out. So
Yeah.
So you meet up at a club probably around like 2 or so. It's going. Any kind of music you want specifically at your club at this night, or it's just let the DJ do the DJ thing?
I think
Just
trusting the
long as
DJ is a
it's
good
not
idea.
fucking what was it last time?
Sabotage!
No.
Intergalactic. Yeah,
As
that's
long
right,
as
that's
it's
right.
not intergalactic. As long as it's not that, I'm cool.
can
No,
you
that was like a
can you
dealer's
get
choice
like
thing.
the Macarena? But I want like weird remixes of the Macarena.
Huh. Maybe
Macarena trap mix.
if there's like if the main hook of the Macarena is played in reverse and like inverted in some way, where you can't really tell that's what it is at all.
Yeah.
So not the Macarena.
Yeah, I mean, if I don't have to listen to the Macarena, I'll be happy to play it.
Hey.
So
I'm sorry. I assume, but do you want Kozi to be there for this?
Yeah, sure. I'm fine.
She's just bumming around right now.
So I was talking to Ebenezer a little bit about Elysium. And I don't think it should be that hard. He did mention that we should maybe talk to this Abigail woman that's running one side of the Anarchs right now.
Oh yeah, I know her.
You actually met her?
How fortuitous.
Yes.
Oh.
Oh, she's helping us with the theater. Because I want to... Don't tell Ebenezer because he's probably going to be upset. But, you know, I am an Anarch. So I want to make sure that people know that it's not the wild rowdy Anarchs, it's the nice Anarchs.
But anyway, so like Donovan mentioned when he was here the idea of making sure that we have security. And I feel like the security that we have is plenty good. I don't really think we need a ton more. We do have plenty of locks and everything on the areas where we would day sleep. But it might be helpful to have some of the guards in the know.
Oh, like possibly ghouls or something.
Yeah.
Right.
I think that's
I'm
pretty good idea.
not a huge fan of it, but at the same time, it sounds awful to think about it, but like eventually an accident's going to happen
Mm-hmm.
and we should be prepared before things get bad, especially considering how messy we've seen that it can get if somebody finds out and
Mhm.
you know is stupid about it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No clue.
No.
Um,
None whatsoever.
What type of setup do O'Donovan and Vanessa have? Perhaps we could mimic or use them as a model.
Well, Donovan ghouls all of his well, he ghouls many of his staff. There was one in particular that he has that's worked for him for many years. He mentioned that is pretty loyal. Honestly, I don't necessarily know that they all have to be ghouled. We just need one or two that are in the know
Mhm.
and know what they're doing and how to protect themselves and protect others.
There is a lot of turnover in new businesses. I don't know if how easy it would be to find someone that we're sure we would trust to make that sort of commitment.
Yeah, that's the other thing. That's why ghouling is a little easier. I'm also just I don't know. There was these reports of the SI being really active recently. Granted, that was in DC, which is like crawling with feds to begin with. So there's that. But it's definitely a thing to keep an eye on, especially with the war still going strong. I don't know. Maybe I'm just being paranoid, but like
I mean, no, that's understandable. A lot of shit has gone down, and it's important to keep safe.
That's true.
he did mention that if we're in need of it, he could give us a loan to try and get some more resources in for security or whatnot. I personally would prefer not to take any money from him if we can help it, but
Mm-hmm. I agree with that. We don't want to owe too many people too many things.
yeah.
I mean, you are like pretty good on that front, no?
Yes, I believe
Yeah.
so.
So I don't like. There's no reason to do so. Not
No,
unless we're
so
really
like
in trouble here.
honestly, if you were asking for just a loan of money, we don't need it. If he's offering a loan of services, honestly, his ghouls are incredibly well trained and know their shit.
It would be less of a commitment to hire an existing ghoul that already knows how everything works than trying to find the right person to.
Right, but also,
They
you
wouldn't be
know,
loyal.
yeah,
Yeah, that's the danger of so like for ghouling, not every ghoul is bloodbound. The majority of them are, just because like it's kind of hard to avoid it if you're drinking from the same person multiple times. But like an unbound ghoul is gonna do anything for the next fix.
Mm-hmm.
I mean that's one of those things. That's why I I decided to ghoul Colin, because otherwise he would go somebody else, and that would have been dangerous.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
should we start keeping an eye on the existing bouncers to see if any of them stick out as like a good candidate?
Yeah, I think that's a good idea of get an idea of which ones they think are the best. And maybe a manager as well.
that dude that stopped everything right until there was a fight in the middle of the club was pretty rad.
Yeah, I don't know exactly which of them was in charge of that, so it might be worth like talking to them and get an idea of exactly what everything that went down. Because we just got the play-by-play after the fact. It was just like this thing happened, wasn't like I did it. Which honestly I appreciate the lack of grandstanding, which is nice.
True.
Yep. Anyone who talks too much about themselves isn't something. Can't be good.
Jilon, I wouldn't know anything about that.
Also, Ebenezer mentioned something about having a meeting with Abigail about maybe working something out to try and restore the peace. I don't know how likely it is to happen, but if you're close with Abigail, it might be worth chatting with her ahead of time just to touch base, see what's going on with that.
I would love to, especially now that it's actually the theater is actually getting construction done and not just getting haunted by
Shit
ghosts.
moved around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If they're gonna move stuff around, they might as well move like the new product out into the shelves. Take the trash
Yeah.
out.
I actually was so like y'all went to that Anarch meeting and mentioned that the red pigs got pulled John Thomas's card. I talked to my sister tonight and she mentioned that there was a group of people that did actually invade the property, which were undoubtedly the red pigs, because I actually heard from Pavel a few days ago that the leader of all of them sired 5 more, invited them to this shindig, and then only 5 of them walked out. So he doubled his numbers and then halved them in a single night.
Yikes. Really should have thought about that before.
Well, I mean, I don't know the timeline. Maybe he didn't embrace them the same night he went after Thomas, but whatever. Going out there honestly was
It was dumb.
incredibly stupid.
Wasn't
but
the red pigs that woman from the basement with the dogs? boss?
They're in her domain. They're
Okay.
not hers.
I didn't know if she was like how hands-on of a boss she was.
She's the person in charge of the area. And
Yeah,
they're, like,
she's
their
the
own-
Baron.
Yeah.
And they're just a gang in the
Yeah.
Verity.
It'd be the equivalent of like Ebenezer getting pissed off because of something we did.
Yeah.
Which,
That
like,
would-
to be
it
fair, he
would never
probably
happen.
would, but that would be more pissed off at me than y'all. But
Yeah.
yeah, but Sophie mentioned that they've been doing a lot more drills and things. So I don't know if he's seeing more heat than we are, or if he's just practicing a healthy amount of paranoia or what.
I mean, I probably a little bit of both. He's a big target, and a lot of people are gonna get mad at him, including us. So, like,
Well, the issue is that the other thing is a lot of people don't have the balls to go after Thomas in the open like that, myself included,
Mhm.
because he's made it his life's work of having dirt on literally everyone in the city, and him being the one who put money in their pockets, so they owe it to him. It's kind of his thing. Everybody in the city owes a man a damn favor.
trust me when I say I would love to just kick him off of a bridge if I thought that would do anything. He's also he's also a really shitty boss, all things considering.
Not surprised, although I don't know. I hate that Sophie still talks like he's the beloved uncle, and I don't know if I can ever tell her.
They just
I
keep
mean, you're
working until
gonna
you can
have
take them out.
You're gonna have to tell her at some point if we're gonna go after him, Because if you don't, she's going to keep guardian. And you're gonna have the same issues that he's having with you, where she's gonna try to murder you. So
If she finds out. I know,
You'd have-
it's
You'd have to be sure she would be on your side and not his side, which might be more possible the
Yeah.
longer it goes.
the thing is so if I tell her what he did, then obviously she'd be with me. But I have no way until she's out of his house. He can undo it the second he sees her. He can change her memory like
Mhm.
that. He's done it before. I've seen the signs. He's been fucking with her memory for months now, if not even longer than that. For all I know, he did it to me as well. I mean, he's been in our lives since we were children. For as long as I mean, hell, for all I know, he was with my parents when they were growing up. He's old enough for it.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's
She kind of like puts like a hand on your hand, reassuring you.
I just hold her hand, like twine our fingers together. It's a work in progress. I just have to do it careful. If I'm not, I can't fuck up.
Mhm.
If I do, then that puts her at risk, puts all of you at risk.
At some point, I feel like we're gonna have to take that risk because
Well, there's
she's
calculated risk. For now,
she's a good kid, and I don't want her to be turned the minute that she is old enough.
I don't
Or
either, but
Gould
for
or
now
whatever.
she has
Whatever,
a couple years at least. He can't ghoul her this young. There's no way that people wouldn't notice her stop aging, especially when he likes to fucking take her to art galleries and stupid shit like that. The benevolent uncle that swooped in to save the orphan girl.
Yeah.
Well, when you have a plan, you have allies.
Sometimes all you have is your coterie.
That's right.
Speaking of, I wonder how Mari's dinner with her brother went.
That should be the name of the episode.
Sometimes all you have is your coterie.
So Mari's dinner is basically ended. For timeline wise, that they parted. Anything else? Oh, you all
Yeah,
good?
I text Mari and let her know that we're all at the club if she wants to come by.
I'll head there.
To the club.
Maybe if you go to
Stuck
a
in my
pet me up.
head forever now. I actually haven't been to a pep me up, and I kind of want to go now.
Oh, we should check it out. You know, she came here. We should afford her the same luxury.
She did invite us. We'll have to do that another night. Tomorrow night I have a thing with my sister.
I was gonna go look at some dusty books. Just like the good old days of college. Am I right, ladies?
You say
Yeah.
Dusty Brooks, whereas Mari walks into the room.
Somebody
There
said
she
dusty old
is.
books.
Hi, my dusty book.
Hi. My haunted theater. What? Like, where is this name from?
That's beautiful.
Brilliant. So
How was
how'd it
dinner?
go?
I explained to my brother about what was going on. Sorry, he hasn't talked to.
It's barely 3 o'clock, Mari. Come on.
Look, it's been a long night already.
But every time now.
It's practically lunchtime.
Yeah, well. Yeah, I explained to my brother that he you know, like he met Denise and everything with Cesare, since he didn't know anything about Cesare. Like my our dad didn't tell anything to him about Cesare.
Oh, okay. That part of this. Sorry. There are multiple aspects to the Cesare
Your
situation.
life is really complicated.
Yeah.
So like the arranged marriage part, but not
The
like
arranged marriage, not the vampire part.
Gotcha. Right.
Because he doesn't know about that, and if you ever see my brother, please do not talk to him about the vampire stuff, because he doesn't know about it. Also,
I never met him, so I
so-
wouldn't recognize him. So
he looks like
Stay
me,
fair.
but
He looks like me, but more colorful. in the
But-
well,
face.
actually, she looks colorful all night. 'Cause when you use Blush of Life, it lasts all night.
Yeah.
he
You look
looks like-
great, by the way.
Thank you. It takes after we both take after our mom, who is Polynesian. His name is Kai. So if you ever meet him and you ask,
Like from Lego Ninjago.
I don't never seen that. For real,
from
I got
Lex.
the I
It's
got
great. You should go watch it anyway.
for like out of character. I got the name from like the Prince Charming character in the Lunar Chronicles.
Okay.
Would never have guessed that.
It's an actual Hawaiian name, though, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
The Prince Charming, he is Chinese, and like that, it's like an Asian as name and Hawaiian name and stuff.
It's also my favorite character in Lego Ninja. Anyway.
But yeah. Also, it was Julian Luna's club.
Oh
And
shit! I haven't
he
actually
offered-
been there. I mean,
Yeah.
You mean
it's
restaurant?
just a restaurant though, so
Yes.
like I don't really have a lot of
Restaurant,
reason
not
to go.
club.
I didn't. They didn't let me dance.
Not club, restaurant. Sorry.
Bless
I
you.
like that. Dude. I love the vampires. Just like, if I can't dance, what's the fucking point?
Well, like, what the fuck else are you gonna do at a restaurant? It's like I can't eat.
yeah.
What? Why am I here other than just to schmooze the mortals in my life?
A boring party where everybody's just chewing.
I mean, like, to be fair, you can like have a bar or something. Like, everybody just chooses a club, you know.
He offered me a liquid diet, which
Wait,
was-
so like wine or blood?
Soylent?
it was blood.
I
but-
assume he was the least subtle about it.
Yeah, it was in a wine bottle.
Fancy.
Yeah, it was pretty fancy. Kevin, does it take any points of my hunger away?
Did you drink the whole damn thing?
The whole bottle? Can I say that I brought it with me?
Yeah. you can
Oh
bring
my
it
god,
with
can
you.
we split a nice Chardonnay
If-
together? Let's do it.
If you drink the whole bottle yourself, you can reduce one hunger. If not, it just
Dang,
Okay.
tastes
alright.
good.
All right. Well, I won't drink the whole bottle, but I'll bring some for everybody so that they can try this great wine. or
I
great
love the
blood.
idea of us sitting around like wine moms just
Hmm.
You're pouring a drink. It's like one for you, Koz, one for you, Liz, Jilon, and just a random another one. Pavo.
Yeah.
Val,
For
are
you,
you kidding me? This is why I think you know everything. Oh my god.
I don't
He
know everything because I'm
listens.
always here. The secret is I got locked in here. I can't get out.
You're a master burglar.
What if he's actually a ghost?
He's not a ghost.
No, I've played Smash with him, and usually ghosts have weird things with technology.
I can
Do
break
they?
into places. I just can't break out.
It's like the worst superpower ever. I can break in, but I can't break out.
I can break into any place, but then I get locked.
Is he good at Smash?
Well,
It's
that's-
alright. Won like once.
he's okay. Yeah, he keeps playing the same character and keeps using the same kind of moves. You know, that's
What does he play?
Kirby.
Oh,
He likes-
no.
He likes to do the thing where he
Alright,
sucks you in and then jumps off the side. You know.
Ugh.
That's a good strategy, but not really.
No.
I feel like Kozi would go for like Simon or Belmont or something. Feels right.
Wait, Simon Belmont's in that
And the newest one, yeah.
yeah.
now?
the
Oh,
newer
okay.
ones. I know we have to get up and get a
I was gonna
switch.
say, I'm like, fuck, man, I don't remember him in there.
Yeah, I think so.
Sephiroth's in it and Steve.
Oh
from
yeah, no,
Minecraft.
you're right. Sephiroth, 100%. She's
Oh
a
Jesus! It also has been like 6 years since we played.
Sora's in it now.
Sora's gonna be in it. I'm so excited. My
But in order to play that, you have to sit through like 5 hours of story, and that doesn't make sense.
There's no story.
there-
It's a
you don't-
joke.
He's
'cause-
making
Oh.
a joke
Kingdom
about
Hearts.
Kingdom
Kingdom
Hearts
Hearts.
being,
Oh, okay.
and you have to get the mobile game versions of it too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's exactly that. Union Cross is is kind of important, and if you're playing Birth by Sleep,
Anyway.
So-
Don't get
So as you all drink your special wine, we will have the sun start rising for sleep, and we'll be ending there. It's 10 o'clock, so
Real
Yay.
quick, before we go to sleep, I would like to use one of my blue lore sheets. The one that I got for Beckett is the Art of Will. For those watching, it's actually based on the Carmelita Nielsen one, but she's not in Baltimore, so he has entrusted a specific tome, object, art, or relic with me, and that inspires and enthralls me. And if I spend an hour meditating on the object before resting for the day, I can awaken with 1 extra willpower point. I have to make and resolve an academics test at difficulty 5.
ooh,
Can anyone help?
oh, that doesn't sound like a helper one. That's a
I
toughie.
don't really know.
Someone to
Yeah.
hold the book up for you while you.
It's fine. I'll just.
I
I'll
mean,
just do a separate-
I have stuff in a cold, so I don't know.
Yeah.
like
I
it says
just-
meditating though, so like
Yeah, that's
Um,
just stuffy.
Okay, I mean, like, I thought it would
Yeah.
be more like studying, but like, all right.
So resolve and academics. Would any of my specialties, art history, or kindred genealogy, apply to this, Captain?
Unless it says something in there.
Okay.
It's
You have to
what it
get
is.
5 successes.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
gonna do a
that-
blood surge.
Mm,
Oh man, that's a lot.
Ooh, yay! I'm not hungry yet.
that's a tough one,
Yeah, but
especially with your rolls.
okay, all right. You ain't gotta come for me like this. Like, I try my best, and I actually succeeded. I got 6 successes.
Hey!
See, my sass helps.
So it gives me 1 extra willpower point. Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so with that, we'll be going to day sleep and ending this episode of Baltimore by Night. Let's see. We normally do our plugs. Luke, still nothing.
That's right.
All right.
It's all for
Uh,
me.
All right. Callie, anything?
Follow me at Cap Callie on Twitter. I run a game every other Tuesday. It's called Unwritten. Aya's in it. Watch it.
Sure fucking am.
All right. Katrina.
So I do things. I write some stuff. Most of my stuff right now is on DM's Guild for 5e. It's under my name, Katrina Bresnik. But the most popular one that I've done is Birds of Paradise. With Florian from Poison Potion Press. It's super cool. It's a 5e supplement.
You wrote
for-
Birds of Prey? Oh my god.
Fucking
That was
wish.
cool.
For Eric Coker and Kenku, so come check that out. Also, in the near future, they've just now opened up Storyteller's Vault to allow V5 stuff. So Kevin and I may be putting some stuff on there. So keep an eye on my Twitter and or the Crow and Chimera Twitter, which I run, for an eye out for that. Yeah, that's my stuff.
All right. And then let's see who's left. I.
Hi everybody. My name is I Golder. You can find me on Twitter and all the other places by that name. I have commissions open, so if you want pretty art, digital art, or puppets or finger puppets or anything like that, you can just DM me. I'm always open. Let's see. I also run a game. It's called Saffron Academy. Most of the people in this call play that game. It's a magical school mystery game, and Kevin's character absolutely gets blasted in that. So it's really fun. And I'm
nothing.
yeah.
I'm the good
No,
person.
you're great.
Get
I
him.
love Alistair. So I can't wait. Please go watch it. It's super fun. It's on Faction Moon D&D every other Thursday. So not the Thursday that's this show comes out, the next Thursday.
So like our next game of that would be the 28th.
When this comes out, it's the 28th. Yeah, which is gonna be our Halloween special.
Ooh, fancy. Oh, I gotta make a character for that.
Yep.
Fuck.
Already done.
Yeah.
So with
Already did
that,
it,
and with that announcement, mine is just keep watching this channel. Hopefully, different new things pop up every now and then. We'll see. Unfortunately, one of our plans is that
Whoops.
we were almost going for got put on a little back burner because of college, but
Yeah.
but we'll see what we can do and bring up what we can. And with that, hope you all had a bloody good time.
Keep being heroes.
Yeah. Storyteller out.
Bye.
Bye.